Here's something I've overthought. I believe myself. I think that I possibly could be trans-regional. Yes. I believe I'm a Scouser trapped in the body of a down south bloke. Honestly, I walk around down south and people look at me with suspicion. I just don't quite fit in. I think they can smell it. I think they know I'm a Scouser at heart. You see, I come up here and the reception is far different. The reception's wonderful. Normally, when I come up here, the reception's something akin to this. Fucking hell, Steve, you seen that lad over there? Hey, my professor! Hey, fucking Biggles! Hey, mate! Am I on fucking acid? Have you seen the kip of that lad? I adore it. I aim to repatriate myself as soon as possible. I love this place. You have a university purely dedicated to hope. You have a theatre, Reese. You have a theatre for every man. It was fabulous. I absolutely adore it. Having said that, I was in Huyton recently. I hadn't moved there. I was there on a tourist visa. And I wasn't there 5 seconds before I was given the moniker the Earl of Huyton. It's fabulous. I loved it. It's more of a decorative title. Pardon? There's a discussion over there, and I'm more interested in that than what I was talking about. Was there anything I hadn't communicated adequately? It was. I'm not going away. No, it's fine. Was there a general talking point related to something I'd said that you had a further query about, which means the problem's on me because the onus is on communication for me. So I should really be laying out all of the facts for you to digest at your leisure. So if I haven't done that adequately, then I'm afraid the onus is on me. So please don't feel afraid. Random person, squeaky person in the darkness. I want everybody on the train at the same time. So if there was a comment and or question and or suggestion, then please let me have it. Go on, tell them. I'm right here. Love, if you've got an unresolved issue, right, and you don't sort it out now, and you go home, you're playing on your mind, you'll be with your fella, be like, what's wrong, love? Oh, nothing, and he'll be having to chip away at a wall of nothings. You know, and you won't tell him, and he'll think there's something not right here. There's something not right here. She's having an affair. She's having a fucking affair. I bet it's Pete. I bet it's Pete from the yard. Or it's that security guard from the fucking Aldi warehouse. That's who it is. He works nights. He's up in the day. He's fucking nocturnal. I work in the day. I'm away at nights. What are you doing in the day? And it's all because you're ruminating on something that you haven't asked me. And, you know, everything's going to collapse like a house of cards. I don't want that on my conscience. So what was the question? She just asked it. I just answered it. No, I didn't answer any question. I basically traced out a future parallel universe that would happen if the question possibly wasn't asked. This is not going to end. She's from Huyton. Can you imagine if we're gone the whole night and possibly the rest of our lives not fucking doing that? Reese, mate, I'm talking about Huyton. She's fucking from Huyton. Oh, Warral. Fucking hell, lad, Reese, mate. Fucking hell. Sorry, what part of Huyton are you from, my angel? Let's not call it Huyton. We know each other better than that. It's like the French formal vous and two. Let's call it the name it is. Let's call it Two Dogs, for heaven's sake. Huyton, two dogs fighting. One's a black and one's a white. And Reese, could you imagine if one of those dogs of legend happened to be grey? The song would have been dreadful. One's a black and one's a grey and doesn't work. I adore Huyton. Now, I have a very good friend there. He's called Fat Dean. He's green. Do you know him? Now, I will advise you the he's green part doesn't refer to him being innocent or naive, so don't try and take advantage of him. He tends to wear a green trackie. That's it. There's no more backstory on that. He's not fat. He's very skinny. It's an ironic nickname. So I believe I might be, part two dogs as well. Maybe I'm a half-breed, half Scouser, half two dogs. As we all know, Huytonites, they're not Scousers, are they? I've done my research. I'm trying to be repatriated. Where's my citizenship test? I'll be honest, also a huge fan of the Wirral. Yes! Several things I love about the Wirral. I beg your pardon? Bear with me for about the next 5 to 7 minutes. What was the question? She's from both? You blowing me fucking mind here, lad? How can she be from both? Her mum's from Huyton, her dad's from Wirral, or all the way round? Answer fucking quickly! You're from Huyton, you moved to Wirral. You've repatriated as a wool. Because I'm actually, we need to talk later because I'm thinking about doing the same thing. I love the Wirral. I'll tell you for why. I love the fact that one can never be in the Wirral. One can only be on the Wirral. You can mount the Wirral, but never penetrate her. You can rub yourself coquettishly against the Wirral for a while, but that's all you're getting, Reese. Get used to it. I adore the fact that it's called The Wirral. The Wirral. Third person. That's marvellously high self-esteem, isn't it? The Wirral. As though there are other, inferior Wirrals out there. Vying for the title. And The Wirral wants to separate itself from the... it's practically medieval, isn't it? The Wirral. By dawn, we shall invade the Wirral. We will storm the beaches of West Kirby. That won't be a problem. They won't put up much resistance. Average age is 86. Then we shall march through Birkenhead. Their numbers have been weakened by a tainted batch of smack we sent there last week. And then we shall... Good Lord! Who's that? I didn't know he actually existed. Everybody, run, hide. It's Sir Purple of Hawke. I feel, for those uninitiated, an explanation is in order. If you've never heard of Purple Hawke, allow me to elucidate. Purple Hawke is the Merseyside version of the Loch Ness Monster. If the Loch Ness Monster had ever single-handedly sexually harassed an entire rugby league team. Now, Purple Hawke, at his core, essentially, is... we have someone in paroxysms over there, maybe a prior victim. Purple Hawke is a non-consensual personal trainer. I ran into him on Smithtown Road maybe 15 to 20 years ago. And he got hold of me and he made me do some press-ups. And he made me do some squat thrusts. And then he checked the rigidity of my muscles for a little bit. And that was it. I said, Purple, you can't leave me like this. Purple Hawke gave me blue balls. I said, come on back. Do you know what? I ended up chasing him all around Liverpool. We ended up back at his house as well. Met his mother, Lilac. Wonderful woman.